Are you ready?
Welcome to the 44th Annual Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic. Adams Cable Sports presents coverage of the semifinal and championship games, featuring the Valley View Cougars, the Lakeland Chiefs, the Carbondale Area Chargers, and three-time defending champion Mid-Valley Spartans. Sponsored by NBT Bank and Adams Cable Service. Courtside from Carbondale Area High School with all of the action, here's Glenn Muskowski and Steve Young.
Hello and welcome to the 44th Annual Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic. Alongside Glenn Muskowski and Nick Homick from Frankie Carl Productions, I'm Steve Young. Great to have you on board tonight for all of the action here at the legendary Pete Turonis Gym in Carbondale. Well, this is a tournament that got started back in 1971 when it was the Minor Invitational Tournament. It went through many name changes, but the result is the same. Many great basketball teams, a lot of excitement, and capacity crowds. Glenn Muskowski is back in the broadcast booth for another season. Glenn, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. It's great to have you back.
Well, I'll tell you what, it doesn't appear to be basketball season outside, but we'll take that for sure. It could be this cold all year long, and in April it can get warmer for as far as I'm concerned. But it looks like we're going to have a nice crowd here tonight, Steve. And this is always exciting because there's rivalries here. Lakeland against Carbondale, Mid-Valley against Valley. Not matched up today, but could be sometime within the next 2 days. So we expect a good crowd and some exciting basketball.
Well, here in this Game 1 semifinal, it will be Valley View taking on Lakeland. Valley View has struggled this year with an overall mark of 1 win and 6 losses. They lost a lot to graduation last year, so they're playing a lot of underclassmen, people with inexperience, and they are building for the future. For Lakeland, under new first-year head coach Jeff Evans, they have an overall mark of 3 wins and 2 losses. And the big story for Lakeland, Glenn, has been the play of Tony Harding.
Well, Tony Harding, you could see him as a freshman. He had all the potential in the world, and he's just gotten better and better. He's averaging close to 30 points a game, Steve, and he's just taking Lakeland, putting them on his shoulders, and doing what he can for them to win games. And he's doing a real good job of it.
Well, Tony Harding coming into this ball game through 5 is averaging a total of 30 points a ball game, and he's been red hot from the free throw line. Of course, the Mid-Valley Spartans will play Carbondale in Game 2, Glenn, and they have won 3 Pete Turonis NBT Bank Classics in a row, and they are the favorite to win it once again. But, of course, the game has to be played.
Well, Steve, Mid-Valley for the last 4 or 5 years have been terrific. They're on a run. They've made it deep into the playoffs for the state playoffs, and Mike Abder's doing a great job for them. Carbondale's coming along with some nice players. All their young players that played in the past few years are now starting to mature, and there could be a battle with Mid-Valley, but they're going to have to play well.
Well, we will go to a break, and when we return, more pregame highlights on today's 44th Annual Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic semifinal between Valley View and Lakeland when we return here on Adams Cable High School Basketball.
You can't buy convenience, but with NBT Bank Mobile Banking, you can download it. NBT Bank Mobile Banking places access to your personal finances at your fingertips. With the ability to check balances, view transactions, transfer money, and pay bills, you can enjoy the convenience of banking anywhere, anytime. Convenience counts to you, and that counts to us. Enroll today at nbtbank.com/mobile. NBT Bank, for everything that counts. Member FDIC.
Dremel, Dremel, Dremel. Hey, Dremel?
No, I'm David.
Can't find what you're looking for? Adams Cable Service has the perfect tool to find what you want, when you want. Just use your remote to access on demand. The on-screen menus make it easy to find thousands of favorite hit movies and shows you can play instantly. Adams Cable Service. It's all about you.
Here's Glenn and Steve with more Channel 7 High School
Back here at the Pete Turonis Gym in Carbondale, it is the 44th annual Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic semifinal featuring Valley View and Lakeland. Glenn, anytime you say Valley View and Lakeland in the same sentence, you usually think of football, but here tonight in the semifinal game of this Holiday Classic, it's on the hardwood court, and Valley View and Lakeland, of course, Lakeland, they have come into this ball game, and they have won their last game, and they have wins against Valley View Trail and Blue Ridge, and they lost to Mid-Valley and Montrose. Some of those games very close, and Jeff Evans hoping to get them over that little bit of a hump, the hump that they put the chemistry together on the team. They've already got Tony Harding. He's looking for a little bit more of a supporting cast around Tony.
He's going to need some help to carry Lakeland through the rest of this season. And of course, it takes time for young kids because these are names that we didn't hear too much last year with the Lakeland. So they have a couple names like Garth Easted, pretty good athlete. He's going to have to come to do some things for Lakeland. The whole group of people are going to have to mature as the season goes. Tough to do, but in order for them to be successful, that's what's going to have to happen.
The Valley View Cougars are coming off of a 72-40 loss against Dunmore on Wednesday, December 23rd, while Lakeland lost at Blue Ridge on Saturday, December 19th by the score of 72-59. So the stage is set for today's ball game here at the Pete Turonis Gym. It's Lakeland and Valley View. All of the action is coming up when we return after this timeout on Adams Cable High School Basketball.
You can't buy convenience, but with NBT Bank Mobile Banking, you can download it. NBT Bank Mobile Banking places access to your personal finances at your fingertips. With the ability to check balances, view transactions, transfer money, and pay bills, you can enjoy the convenience of banking anywhere, anytime. Convenience counts to you, and that counts to us. Enroll today at nbtbank.com/mobile. NBT Bank, for everything that counts. Member FDIC.
Now back to the gym for more Adams Cable High School basketball.
Well, it's time for the 44th annual Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic semifinal between Valley View and Lakeland. And now we'll run down your starting lineups for the Lakeland Chiefs, coached by first-year head coach Jeff Evans. It will be at point guard, the 6'3" sophomore Rodney Laborde. He is averaging about 3.4 points a ball game. Also at guard, it is the 5'10" senior Jordan Art, averaging 7.2 points a ball game. Tony Harding lines up at forward. He is a 6'4" senior, averaging 30 a ball game. At forward, Jake Kernow is a 6'4" freshman, averaging just under 8 points a ball game. And at center tonight for Lakeland is Logan Kloss Walton, putting up 9 points a ball game. He is a 6'4" junior. And your starting five for the Valley View Cougars, coached by Mike Kerpus. At guard, it will be Brandon Peters, a 6' senior. He is averaging about 7.5 a ball game. At point guard, Joey Ferretti, averaging 11 a ball game. He is a 6' senior. Colby Below will line up at guard. He is a 5'11" senior, averaging just about 5 a ball game. Mitch McHale will line up at forward, a 6'2" senior, averaging 3.5 a ball game. And at forward for Valley View is Brian Hudak, averaging about 3 a ball game. He is a 6'2" junior. And those are your starting lineups for today's ball game between Lakeland and Valley View. And this will be the second meeting between these two teams. They got together back on Friday, December 4th, and it was Lakeland edging Valley View by the score of 47-41. Kyle Kelly with 13 points for the Valley View Cougars on 4 field goals, and he was perfect from the free throw line, shooting 3 for 3, and he knocked down 2 3-point field goals. So second meeting here this year between Valley View and Lakeland.
Well, Steve, I saw Valley View play Carbondale up here early last week, and they gave Carbondale all they could handle here. Actually, inability to make some free throws down the end of the game could have cost them the win for Valley View. They played them tough, and they played very aggressive type of defense, and they're going to need to do that against Lakeland.
And now to honor America, our national anthem. Time for basketball here in Carbondale. It's the 44th annual Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic semifinal, Valley View and Lakeland. Glenn, I can't believe that here we go again with basketball. It just seems like we were out on the football field. Nice to be inside.
It's flying by, Steve. Year after year. Get to be my age, years fly by. I hate to say it, but but it's I'll tell you, it's exciting because this tournament has been going on forever, and it does so much for the kids, for the players, the cheerleaders, and of course they have a beautiful donation from the bank to Make-A-Wish out of the proceeds for this tournament, and it's well worth it.
Brendan Peters and Tony Harding at the center court circle, and the tap will be controlled by Valley View, and we have a whistle to start the ball game. And they'll do it all over again.
I don't know, something happened. Thank you.
And take number 2 will roll out of bounds.
Well,
and
nothing ventured, nothing gained. Valley View gets the ball back.
So Valley View will inbound the basketball as Joey Ferretti will look to put the ball in play, and the pass will come out to Colby Below, and he will set it up working one-on-one against Laborde.
Well, this is something new. I haven't really seen Lakeland in a long time play man-to-man, so a little change with the new coach, which is a good thing.
Below missed from the outside, coming the other way. Tony Harding with a long 3, and he knocks it down to give Lakeland a 3-0 lead.
That is what Valley View is going to have to be worried about. He can play inside and he'll kill you inside, but he can shoot the rock from the outside also.
Now, I'll tell you, he is having one heck of a season, coming off of a 34-point performance. Let's check this, a 48-point performance against Blue Ridge. And from the outside, a jump shot won't fall for Jordan Art. And there's a whistle. And Valley View will have the basketball and the possession with just about a minute gone by here in quarter number 1.
Looks like a little push on the rebound by Walton, I believe.
Foul on number 34, Logan Klaus Walton.
So Walton gets hit for the personal. Boy, when you're at that scorer's table, Glenn, you have to pay attention.
Yeah.
You're close to the court, and that ball comes over there very quickly.
That's why you get the big bucks over there.
Yeah, that's why we're over here.
If they get us up here, we're in trouble, Steve.
Yeah. 3-0. Lakeland leading Valley View, as the Cougars will go to work with Below. Bounce passing. Kale gives it up. Hudak will pull up with a jumper from the outside and nails it. And Valley View trails by 1. Lakeland now facing a little bit of pressure as Harding will call out the play from center court.
Well, if I was Valley View, I'd like to see Harding stay out where he was.
Art nails a 3, and Lakeland has a 6-2 lead. Well, Tony Harding, when you saw him at center court, Glenn, he was signaling for some movement in the offense, some rotation.
He is the man. He gets the ball, he has to score for Lakeland to be successful. And he does. I mean, obviously, he's averaging 30 points a game.
6-2, Lakeland, your leader. Colby Below, the 5'11 senior. And Hudak guarded closely, almost lost the ball, and he did on a traveling violation. And Lakeland will inbound the basketball right in front of their first-year head coach, Jeff Evans. Now a little pressure, Glenn, applied by Valley View. See how Lakeland handles it.
Well, it doesn't seem like they're trapping when they come across half court. So if you just get the ball keep it away from the sideline where you can be trapped, though.
Harding will give it up. Kernow back to Harding. A long 3 from downtown. That was an NBA 3 by Harding. And Lakeland leads 9-2. Boy, he's deadly from the outside.
He can shoot the ball. No question.
A beautiful inside pass. Peters kicks it back outside. Below will knock down a shot for 3. Valley View answers with a tray. They trail 9-5, and going up with the basketball. Then the shot was Logan Cross-Walton, and he draws the foul.
If Harding's going to shoot out there,
Foul on number 40, Ryan.
my philosophy would be if he's out 9, you're out 8.5. If he's out 19, you're out 18.5.
Logan Cross-Walton on the stripe continues to struggle as he is 1 for 6 from the free throw line this year. Lakeland as a team shooting at 74%, and Cross-Walton hits the second shot as Lakeland has a 5-point advantage, 10-5 as we near 5 minutes remaining here in the first. Great to have you on board tonight for Adams Cable High School basketball as Harding comes up with a steal. Cross midcourt, Harding almost a little bit out of control, and he'll work it around the perimeter, and this outside shot by Laborde misses. And Below will bring it the other way. Below in some trouble. And from the top of the circle, jump shot by Ferretti misses. Back they go to Ferretti for the deuce. Hudak with the rebound and the pass, and Ferretti with the bucket, and it's a 3-point game as Lakeland clings to the lead with 4:35 to play here in the first. Another 3-point attempt misses by Lakeland, and on the fast break, this is Peters to the basket for 2.
Brandon Peters.
Valley View did not panic, and they took some good shots and they ran the floor nice, and they're right back in this game.
Lakeland leading by 1, 10-9, as they will inbound the basketball, and the foul is called on Colby Below. Lakeland and Tony Harding across midcourt. Harding looking to bounce pass in the corner, had it knocked away by some good defense.
I think the key for Valley View is if they can have Harding Harding has the ball, make him give it up. He has to give it up because he can do too much with it. He can shoot, he can drive, he can post up inside. He's very tough out there also.
Kurnow misfires on a long-range jumper. Now Valley View trailing by 1 has an opportunity to take the lead. Ferretti with a pull-up. It rolls off the iron, no good. Laborde with the rebound. Jordan Art fires the pass to Laborde, back out to Art. Harding will take control.
Now you got Valley View in a box and 1 on Harding, and they're going to try to double him every time they can.
And from the left corner, Laborde will look to push it back outside. Jordan Art feeds it inside. Kurnow off the turnaround. Yes. Bounced around a couple of times and dropped in, and Lakeland takes a 3-point lead, 12-9.
A 1-3-1 half-court trap by Lakeland.
And Valley View turns it over with just about 3 minutes to play here in the first.
They're going to have to, if Valley View, Valley View's in a matches up with them, it's not good. They're going to have to go in a 2-1-2 set if Lakeland's in a 1-3-1 to get into gaps.
Now, Valley View graduated a lot of players last year. And from the outside, the shot won't fall for Rodney Laborde. And coming the other way, Joey Ferretti for Valley View will set it up. Bobby Craig is in the ballgame wearing number 10. He will work the basketball for the Cougars. Outside jump shot by Mark Kudrick is off the mark. Kudrick with a good hustle, gets it back, goes right to the basket, had it rejected by Harding, and Harding will take control of the basketball. Harding through a crowd, goes up with the shot and is hacked on the play. Well, does it on the defensive end also, Glenn.
Well,
yeah,
well, he's long. He must be about 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah.
He's got long arms. Yeah, you can't go halfway. Either you're gonna shoot from the outside, or you're going to take it and go right into his chest and let the chips fall where they may.
Tony Harding shooting at 89% from the free throw line. Hit the first and knocks down 2. Lakeland with a 5-point lead, 14-9.
Reverse the ball. Look to the middle.
And the Cougars break the press. Peters, near side. Bobby Craig in the right corner. Kudrick misfires. Here comes Harding on the fast break. Harding will look to slow it up. Goes cross court. Near side, Jordan Art looking underneath for Logan Kloss-Walton. The ball was knocked away. And Lakeland will keep the possession with 1:59 remaining in the first quarter. Jordan Art to inbound. Harding with the jumper. Short on the jump shot, and Mark Kudrick will fire the pass, and up and in is Mitch McHale with the basket for the Valley View Cougars, and they now trail 14-11. And they're making Lakeland work a little bit right now with the pressure. Yep. Kernow right to the basket in traffic, forced it up. Kloss-Walton trying to get back up with the rebound, kicks it back outside. Jordan Art with a long jumper off the iron, and there's a shot rejected nicely by Mitch McHale against Logan Kloss-Walton.
But Kloss-Walton has 2 offensive rebounds. Somebody better get on and put a body on him, or he's going to have a field day inside.
Art inbounds. Kernow. Laborde. Harding kicks it back outside. Jordan Art with a $1:16 on the clock here in the first. And Lakeland will be much more deliberate on this possession as they go with an outside shot that misses. And here comes Valley View with a big opportunity as Brendan Peters will give it up. And shot from the left of the lane, and a traveling violation on Mark Kudrick.
Well, one little extra step in there, and Tony Glazier caught him.
14-11, Lakeland your leader. Beautiful pass, and the shot off the glass won't fall. Harding muscles it up, misfires. Here comes Valley View with the basketball, and Kudrick will pass it on the near side. Craig works it out to Peters. Peters through some defenders, draws the foul. Second personal foul on Logan Kloss-Walton. And the team's second. Brandon Peters on the stripe, shooting at 43%, converts on the first, as Valley View now trails 14-12.
Now that takes a little bit of size out of Lakeland's lineup, and to get those 2 early fouls, not good. They're going to need some size against Valley View speed, I believe.
And Peters hits the second shot. It's a 1-point ball game, 14-13 Lakeland with 28 seconds on the clock here in the first, and right to the basket, firing up the shot. It was Jake Kernow, and Lakeland leads by 3. Final 14 seconds of quarter number 1. Bobby Craig, 5'10" freshman guard with the basketball. 7 on the clock. There's a steal by Jordan Art. Art turns it over, and Valley View will inbound the basketball with 3 seconds to play in the first. Here's Valley View on the inbound. It's Bobby Craig with 2 seconds from midcourt. Here's the shot. It's good. What a way to end the first quarter of play. As we are tied at 16, Valley View and Lakeland in the 44th annual Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic on Adams Cable High School Basketball.
You can't buy convenience, but with NBT Bank mobile banking, you can download it. NBT Bank mobile banking places access to your personal finances at your fingertips. With the ability to check balances, view transactions, transfer money, and pay bills, you can enjoy the convenience of banking anywhere, anytime. Convenience counts to you, and that counts to us. Enroll today at nbtbank.com/mobile. NBT Bank, for everything that counts. Member FDIC.
Dremel. Hey, Dremel?
No, I'm David.
Can't find what you're looking for? Adams Cable Service has the perfect tool to find what you want, when you want. Just use your remote to access on demand. The on-screen menus make it easy to find thousands of favorite hit movies and shows you can play instantly. Adams Cable Service. It's all about you.
Now, back to more action with Glenn and Steve on Adams Cable High School basketball.
Well, how about that, Glenn? What a way to end the first quarter of play.
Well, I'm a freshman, but here I am. Nice shot. Never panic. Nice shot. Nice follow through. Should put a little momentum into Valley View now.
Second quarter just getting underway here in Carbondale as Lakeland with the basketball goes up with the shot and Garth Eastat misfires. Valley View coming the other way. And here is a left-handed shot by Bobby Craig that's off the mark, and it's tapped back up by Valley View.
Brandon Peters with the putback.
Brandon Peters tips it back in, and a right hand for Lakeland, and they score, and we're tied at 18. Here comes Tony Harding across midcourt. Tony Harding was mugged on the play by Bobby Craig to stop the fast break.
That's a good foul, but you can't just grab him because that could very easily have been an intentional.
Foul on number 10, Bobby Craig.
Big night of basketball here in Carbondale. And, of course, the cheerleading contest coming up between games here tonight. As Lakeland will go to work, and a shot from the outside by Jordan Art is good for three. And Lakeland takes a 21-18 lead over Valley View. So a good matchup here, Valley View and Lakeland in the second meeting. Close ball game back on December 4th. 47-41. Lakeland won that one. Battle for the ball as Harding hit the deck. And a foul on the play.
It's a foul on number 4, Brandon Peters.
Brandon Peters called for the personal, his first and the team's fifth. Lakeland will inbound the basketball.
Valley View's got to be a little bit more patient. They can't rush the shots and try to force too much action early. Just stay in the game.
Eastat.
He plays some good defense.
Curnow and company.
Again, boxing.
How about that? Jordan Art from downtown.
Jordan Art for 3.
Well, he's caught fire now.
Yeah, he's been red hot. And Lakeland has a 24-18 advantage. Valley View will go to work. And underneath the basket, a wide open Brian Durkin, the 6'3" freshman, scores for Valley View.
Durkin with the layup.
And Valley View answers. They trail by 4, 24-20. Lakeland throws it away. Pass intercepted by Brandon Peters. Peters quickly across midcourt, near side. Here's Bobby Craig pulling up with a 10-foot jumper. That's good.
Bobby Craig.
24-22 as Valley View answers with a bucket. Now Lakeland will go to work. Underneath the basket. Oh, there's a great shot by Jordan Art.
Well, no, it's a little lackadaisical on Valley View's part getting back off the press. Wide open underneath.
26-22, your score. Lakeland leading it. And with a left hand, Valley View can't convert, but there's a great steal by Bobby Craig. Craig going for the ball. Players battle for it. It's a jump ball. And the possession will go to Valley View. Now let's check it, Glenn. Do we have a foul?
No, just a
jump ball. And some substitutions. I believe Kyle Kelly will check into the ball game for Valley View. 5'11" senior wearing number 31. As Valley View will go to work. And
foolish foul.
Kelly gets into the ball game, gets the ball, and gets hacked.
That's a foul on number 23,
Jordan Art called for the personal.
Well, if you're going to reach, don't reach right in front of the referee. That's not going to help you.
Yeah, you want to be in a crowd if you're going to reach where you can't be seen, right?
Know how to and when to.
Peters to Durkin, near side, Craig. Turnaround shot, good. Basket's good by Peters, and the foul.
Brandon Peters for true.
Good ball game, Glenn.
Yep,
They're battling back and forth.
Yeah, it's a nice. The flow of the game is nice. Both teams working inside. The Valley View's doing a nice job on Harding right at this moment. Nothing's going to be easy for him now.
Estat called for the personal foul, and Peters converts from the free throw line. It's a 1-point game, 26-25. Lakeland, your leader. Just under 5 to play here in the first half. Great to have you on board tonight on Adams Cable High School Basketball. And from the outside, that's an air ball by Klaus Walton. Lakeland keeps it alive. They just force it up. Harding with the rebound, the putback, and the foul.
You're gonna have to put a body on him. He's just too strong inside. He has a way of getting position. He always did since he's a freshman. I've been watching him. He's just a nice player. He has it all.
Peters whistled for his second personal foul, and the team's 6th. Harding on the line for Lakeland. Well, he makes it look easy, Glenn.
Yeah, he's a good shooter. He's got good technique. He's got good balance and
all the tools.
Yep, he's got a nice follow through.
Two in a row for Tony Harding.
You see that backspin, Steve, on that shot. You know he's got a nice follow through.
28-25, the Chiefs. Now Valley View setting it up. Craig fires a pass a little bit too hot to handle. Intended for below around the right baseline, and Lakeland will inbound and bring the ball the length of the court.
Tough pass to make from the point underneath there because everybody's right where they're supposed to be when defense starts. You got to make them move to get that pass and get it on an angle.
Lakeland with an outside shot by Kernow. Air ball. Below will come the other way. Kyle Kelly gives it up. And there's a foul. Under the basket.
Is that Walton's third?
Well, that will be a cause for
concern. It is.
For head coach Jeff Evans.
It's tough. Boy, you get those early 2 fouls. You have to sit. You probably have to sit a lot in that first half. Because now when you come out in the second half, you can't play your game.
Changes everything.
Sure.
From the outside, a wide open look by Kyle Kelly. He misses. And it's Tony Harding across the center court line. Harding pops the 3 and rattles it in. 31-25. Lakeland, your leader, and a timeout is called by head coach Mike Kerpus of Valley View with 3:47 to play in the first half. It is Lakeland 31 and Valley View 25 on Adams Cable High School Basketball.
You can't buy convenience, but with NBT Bank mobile banking, you can download it. NBT Bank mobile banking places access to your personal finances at your fingertips. With the ability to check balances, view transactions, transfer money, and pay bills, you can enjoy the convenience of banking anywhere, anytime. Convenience counts to you, and that counts to us. Enroll today at nbtbank.com/mobile. NBT Bank, for everything that counts. Member FDIC.
Now, more high school basketball courtside with Glenn and Steve here on Channel 7.
It will be Valley View to inbound the basketball with 3:47 to play here in the first half. They trail 31-25. And the Cougars with Joey Ferretti, the 6-foot senior point guard, giving it up. And Colby Below will misfire, and Harding has the rebound and the basketball for Lakeland. He'll pull up for 3 and nails it. And this guy is on fire. He's putting on a show. 34-25.
You have to pick him up as soon as he crosses half court, Steve. He's an excellent shooter, and he's just cool as a cucumber out there.
Valley View turns it over, and Lakeland leading 34-25 will go into their half court set. I'd like to say hello to everyone listening and watching on the internet.
It's going.
And from downtown this time, Harding misfires and Brian Durkin rebounds. If those of you who want to watch the game on a drive to the basket, Valley View scores. And from the outside, the shot won't fall for Jordan Art, and there is a reach-in foul committed by Lakeland. You go to the Carbondale Area School website, and you could watch us live. You click on the icon, and great to have you on board on the internet here tonight. And also on Adams Cable Channel 7 with our live radio broadcast. Second personal foul on Jordan Art of Lakeland. Valley View with an opportunity right here, Glenn. As Joey Ferretti will work the basketball with a left hand. Kyle Kelly dishes it off. Ferretti with a nice move. They work the ball inside, and off the turnaround, Brian Durkin in a lot of traffic lost the ball, and Valley View turns it over.
Nah, he really wasn't set. He looked like he was fumbling the ball. That's the one you kick back out and throw it back in, get yourself positioned a little bit better.
Now players battle for the ball, and here comes Valley View on the fast break. Ferretti with a left hand headed roll off the iron. Laborde with the rebound for Lakeland, leading 34-27. James Lewis kicks it back outside. Kurnow works it out. Little head fake and a traveling violation on the Chiefs. Valley View with $1:43 to play here in the first half at the Pete Turonis Gym in Carbondale in the 44th annual Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic Game 1 semifinal. Valley View down by 7, and they will throw it away.
Again, a little sloppy. Valley View is. They have plenty of time. Just work for a good shot, move the ball around that zone, and even if they're in the man-to-man, keep moving.
Sam Morgan with an outside jump shot for Lakeland misses, and the putback is good by Rodney Laborde, the 6'3" sophomore point guard. And Lakeland has a 36-27 lead. Valley View with Joey Ferretti, good ball handler. And they'll work it around the perimeter. Kyle Kelly from downtown, off the iron, good rebound by Hudak, puts it back up, battles for it. Hudak once again, and this time he nails it.
Well, I'll tell you, we worked really hard to get that.
Boy, you talk about working hard under the basket that time.
That was
hustle.
Nice, good hustle.
Brian Hudak, 6'2", junior. Now he'll play some defense against Lakeland. Ball is loose, up with the shot. Lakeland and Silas Stearns misfires, and they can't get it to fall again. Out of the pack with the basketball comes Brandon Peters with 35 on the clock here in the first half. From downtown, Kyle Kelly off the mark, battle for the ball. Lakeland has it with Rodney Laborde to slow things down. Now what do you go with here, Glenn?
Well,
they almost threw it away.
Play for one.
18 on the clock.
Sure, yeah. Don't give them an opportunity to score. If you don't score, you're still up 7.
Sam Morgan, sophomore, with 9 on the clock. James Lewis now for Lakeland, wants to go right to the basket, puts up a runner, misfires. Ball goes out of bounds, and Valley View would have had it, but that will bring an end to the first half. Here in today's 44th annual Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic semifinal, as Lakeland will take a 36-29 lead into the locker room at halftime. Well, Glenn, you take a look at it. You mentioned good flow to the ball game, good teams hustling, and coming off of a Christmas holiday, both look pretty sharp.
Yes, yeah, not bad, because you get this. The last time they might have played is probably like the 23rd or the 22nd.
Lakeland played on Saturday, and Valley View played on Wednesday, December 23rd. Lakeland played on December 19th, so that's a little bit of a layoff.
I'll tell you that is. Again, you got to get into the gym during the vacation time and do as much as you can to keep the flow going. It's not easy because you're off. You're just not.
You're out of
doing
your natural routine.
Absolutely, you are. And you try as a coach, you try to keep every day the same, every practice the same time, same thing. So it's a little different, but we all work through it.
Well, Glenn will tally up all of the first half stats, and when we come back, he'll bring you up to date on all of these statistics when we return here to the Pete Turonis Gym with more Adams Cable High School basketball after this time up.
Growing up, there are things that count, and at NBT Bank, what counts most to your future counts to us. That's why we offer iStrive, banking for youth and young adults. iStrive gives you a chance to grow your money skills with savings, checking, and debit products built specifically for you. So no matter what future you dream of, you can count on us to help you achieve it.
Dremel. Hey, Dremel?
No, I'm David.
Can't find what you're looking for? Adams Cable Service has the perfect tool to find what you want, when you want. Just use your remote to access on demand. The on-screen menus make it easy to find thousands of favorite hit movies and shows you can play instantly. Adams Cable Service. It's all about you.
So here we go with the third quarter of play. Here in Carbondale at the Pete Turonis Gym with Lakeland leading 36-29 and Jordan Art to inbound the basketball for the Chiefs. And Rodney Laborde will set it up. Curnow and company around the perimeter. Curnow on the left wing, kicks it back outside. Laborde with an open look, misses. And Bobby Craig on the break. Colby below will give it back to Craig, and they'll go underneath the basket, and the shot is rejected as Peters went up with it. Curnow rejected it, coming the other way. Ball's knocked away. And we may have a foul on the play, Glenn.
I think 10 foul on 10.
That's
Craig?
a foul on number 10, Bobby Craig.
Craig called for
His
the
second
personal,
personal.
his second personal foul, and the team's first. As Lakeland will go to work. Go cross court. And Jordan Art will slow it down a bit. Work the basketball to Curnow on the right side. There's a ball tipped. Lakeland will try to keep it alive, but Valley View comes up with it here on the fast break. Valley View almost lost it, and this time Joey Ferretti with the turnaround shot misfires. Players continue to battle for it, and Lakeland will have the basketball. So a little bit sloppy right now, or Valley View. Let's check this. Yeah, we have a Lakeland player had to lace up the sneaker, Glenn, as Lakeland will inbound the basketball. And Logan Kloss Walton is back in the game for the Chiefs, playing with 3 personal fouls.
Well, he didn't give him much, he's not going to hold him. So if he commits a silly foul now, he's going to be...
well, you have to take him out, right? You have no choice, really.
Yeah, that's perfect. Oh, good.
Yeah, how about this? Curnow going up with a shot, had it rejected initially, and then the foul by Kudrick of Valley View.
Well, that was a good block until he came down on top of it.
Number 2,
if you keep your hand up high, that's not called.
First personal foul on Mark Kudrick, and the team's second. As Jake Curnow, a 65% free throw shooter, is on the stripe and knocks it down to give Lakeland a 37-29 lead. Now Valley View in possession of the basketball. Peters with a 15-footer misfires. Curnow collects the carom. Harding quickly across midcourt on the run. He'll flip it near side to Lewis and to Harding. Harding body twisting shot under the hoop, draws the foul.
Now you cannot play behind him. He gets the ball, you're done.
Foul on number 2, Mark Kudrick.
Kudrick called for his second personal foul and the team's third. Harding back to the free throw line. We'll check his numbers from the stripe tonight, Glenn.
Right now, 5 for 5.
Wow. Well, that's why he's shooting at 89%.
Yeah, he's got all the tools of a good shooter.
2 in a row for Tony Harding, and the lead is 10 for Lakeland, 39-29. Coming up in game 2 here in this NBT Bank Holiday Classic semifinal, Mid-Valley and Carbondale. Mid-Valley, of course, undefeated with a perfect 6-0 mark, as Ferretti will inbound the basketball.
Their last couple of years, they've been an outstanding basketball team.
Yeah, they've
representing Northeast Pennsylvania very well.
Yeah, they've really put it together as Valley View loses the basketball, and Tony Harding will come across midcourt. Harding double teamed, and he'll work it on the far side as Logan Kloss-Walton will push it into Kernow,
nice,
and he goes up with the shot off the glass for 2.
Nice move, nice reverse.
Lakeland 41, Valley View 29. Lakeland with a lot of pressure on Valley View right now. And a substitution as Mitch McHale will check into the Valley View lineup. Peters will come out for a breather.
Hi, Lakeland in a man-to-man. You got to get some motion here. Get moving. Get some screens.
Colby below for 3. Off the back iron, no good. Tip back up, won't fall. Harding across midcourt, almost lost the ball, and he did. As Ferretti will come across midcourt on the fast break. Splits a couple of defenders, lays it in with a left hand, and scores. Lead back down to 10, 41-31. It's Lakeland leading it. Jordan Art, left wing, nowhere to go. Harding with a little fake, pulls up.
That was a little forced shot that time. You didn't expect that defender to stay with him.
Art with a spin move, didn't get it to fall. Harding with the rebound and the putback. 43-31. Lakeland, your leader, under 5 to play, third quarter. Now the difference here in the third quarter, Lakeland playing a little bit more aggressively on defense as Ferretti fires up a shot and knocks it down for 3. 43-34. As Valley View answers.
Oh.
Foul committed right in front of the Valley View bench.
Well, that's tough. When you reach in, though, that's it.
Anytime you reach in, it's dangerous.
Foul on Colby David.
Colby below.
His second personal foul.
His second personal, team's 4th. And Lakeland will get set to put the ball in play. Now, nice crowd on hand here at the Pete Turonis Gym in Carbondale.
You know, there was a request by some of the ADs and coaches to keep this in Carbondale because of the facility and the room. We had 2 years ago, we had to stop selling tickets, and we turned away at least 100 people in Mid-Valley.
Yeah, the bigger gym really did pay dividends here. It's much more comfortable, easy parking. As Valley View went to the basket, that was Mark Kudrick on a drive, and he draws the foul. It is easy.
First foul on Harding.
Lots of parking around the Carbondale area high school. Comfortable here in the gym.
Even if you couldn't get a spot in the parking lot of Carbondale, you have, which is not far away, Ames parking lot. You have across the street.
Oh, there's
the
lots
bank.
of parking.
And of course down here in this little strip mall down the bottom of the hill here.
Kudrick hit the first free throw to narrow the deficit to 43-35. Kudrick is a 6-foot freshman guard and shooting at 77% from the free throw line.
Now we got a
May I have your attention, please? The winning number for the 50-50 drawing.
Well, Tony Harding is going to have to change his jersey.
685.
He'll be.
They're going away from him. They're going to put a sub in.
Once again, 895
I think they'll put a sub in.
Yeah, you can't hold
Silas Stearns.
Because I believe
winnings up at the scores table.
Mitch McHale in the same situation. He went into the locker room. I wonder if he's got a. I don't know if he's got a different number on now. He was 23 when he went in there.
And the follow-up, no good. Another putback by Valley View. And Joey Ferretti on the free throw line for the Valley View Cougars. Valley View as a team is shooting at 55%, and they trail 43-35. Ferretti, 58% from the line, hits the free throw.
Harding now just 41.
And there's the number change as he moves from 31 to 41. And Ferretti with the second shot, that's good. 43-37 as Valley View answers with a pair.
Oh, wide open.
Underneath the basket, up with the
Oh,
shot
good block.
was Jordan Art. And a whistle called on Valley View.
Foul on Brandon Peters, his third.
Foul on number 4, Brandon Peters, his third personal foul.
Well, number 3 on Brandon Peters, 15 foul. Jordan Art on the stripe for Lakeland has the shot roll off the iron. He is a 5'10 junior and shooting at 75% from the stripe this year.
And I think 15 is McHale. I think coming in now. So that was a blood situation there, I believe, too.
So McHale changes his uniform number from 23 to 15.
You know, it's towards the end of my career with coaching that rule came in when there was blood, and you know, rightfully so. You got to carry an extra uniform or two.
Look at this, up with the shot. Colby Belleau misses.
Well, a little slow developing on that. He should have taken that strong to the basket.
Low on the inbound to Ferretti. He'll fire up a three and misses. And Tony Harding collects the rebound for Lakeland. Harding will give up the basketball. And on a drive, James Lewis has it drop in. James Lewis is a 5'7" freshman. Drove the lane and got the bucket. 45-37 the Chiefs. Now Valley View almost lost it, and Kudrick will take his shot at the basket on the loose ball and misfires. Tony Harding will slow things down a bit for Lakeland, looking for a screen, and Harding had the ball tipped, and here they come the other way on the fast break. It is Bobby Craig, and the ball is rejected by Harding, and a foul.
I don't buy that call. Behind,
and tell me why.
And he's behind the play.
Right.
I mean, was there a bump there? I don't know, but the fact still remains that this kid, Bobby Craig, is a small kid. There's no reason why he can't go over there and make that call. He wasn't too happy about it. The call didn't come from underneath the basket. He was right there.
Mm-hmm. Second personal on Tony Harding. Fourth team foul on Lakeland. Bobby Craig on the stripe, a 5'10" freshman. And that shot rims out, goes out of bounds, and Lakeland will inbound the basketball.
Yeah, Lakeland's a field goal and a free throw away from right back in this game. I mean, the Valley View.
45-38, long down court pass, and here's Klaus Walton missing a chip shot. Second shot won't go for him. He collects the loose ball, and he'll fire it out to Harding, who will launch a three. This time it's off the mark. And a whistle under the basket. Looks like Peters might get called for the personal.
That's a foul on number 4, Brandon Peters.
That's his fourth.
That is. Yep.
So he will take a seat on the bench. And Brian
He's
Durkin.
an active player for Valley View, too. He's always around the ball. He's working hard on the boards.
Brian Durkin, 6'3" freshman, checks in, replacing Peters. And it's Lakeland to set it up. Klaus Walton from deep in the corner, short on the shot. Ball's loose. Who wants it? Jordan Art battles for it. That's a jump ball. And Valley View will have the possession. Great to have you on board tonight for Adams Cable High School basketball. Hope you had a very Merry Christmas. And we would like to be the first to wish you a very happy and prosperous New Year. And a shot by Valley View. And Mitch McHale knocked away, and Lakeland will have the possession with 2:20 to play, third quarter.
Yeah. Got to go strong to the basket when you get down the middle of that pack. Either you're going all the way, or you're going to pull up and take that 8-foot jump shot, which I think in basketball is a thing of the past. It's like bunting in baseball. Nobody does it anymore.
Here's Harding. Oh, poor angle to the basket that time.
He got himself caught underneath the backboard.
He'll give it up to Kurnow with the spin move, double teamed, and was fouled on the shot. Yeah, once you get in that corner where you have no angle at the basket, tough shot to attempt. As Jake Kurnow goes to the free throw line for the Chiefs. He is shooting at 65% this year, a 6'4" freshman for Lakeland. And they lead now 46-38. Game 2 of our doubleheader tonight here on 7 will feature Mid-Valley and Carbondale. Harding off the miss. Here's the turnaround shot, didn't get it to fall. Rebound Kudrick for Valley View. Ferretti looking to go coast to coast, gives it up. McHale on a drive, no good. Harding the other way, right to the basket. Double teamed, misses the shot. Valley View with the rebound, and Kudrick coming out of the pack with it on the fast break. They look for Bobby Craig, and they throw it away.
Getting a little out of control.
A little too anxious.
Yep.
(46-38). Lakeland leads Valley View with 1:30 to play in the third quarter.
This game has gotten a little sloppy, right? This section of it, last couple of minutes.
Lakeland with an open look at the basket. James Lewis misses. Harding with the tip-up and the basket.
Harding for 2.
48-38, the lead back up to 10 for the Chiefs. Underneath the hoop. Brian Durkin couldn't get the shot to fall, but the second time is good. Brian Durkin, 6'3" freshman, got positioned under the hoop.
Yeah. Tough to move him. He's a big boy.
Yeah, he sure is, as Valley View now trails by 8. Harding in front of the Lakeland bench. Jordan Art from the left corner from downtown. 51-40.
That's Art. That's his 4th three.
Well, Lakeland with some good outside shooting here tonight. And on a drive to the basket, Chase Combs loses it. He is a 5'9" freshman guard, so Mike Kerpus in his second year playing a lot of underclassmen. Durkin a freshman, Combs a freshman, Bobby Craig a freshman. Combs will fire the pass, and it's knocked away by Lakeland with 22 seconds on the clock, third quarter.
Play for one. Get yourself a good shot. That's one.
And
it didn't take long.
And he misfires as Bobby Craig could not convert. Players battle for it. Valley View will kick it back outside. Here's Ferretti with an open look. Misses everything, and the ball goes out of bounds. Lakeland possession with 9 seconds to play in the third. And here comes Lakeland with Laborde. 4 on the clock. Someone has to shoot. Kurnow will take it, and that will bring an end to quarter number 3. here in the 44th annual Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic semifinal, with Lakeland leading Valley View 51-40 on Adams Cable High School basketball.
You can't buy convenience, but with NBT Bank mobile banking, you can download it. NBT Bank mobile banking places access to your personal finances at your fingertips. With the ability to check balances, view transactions, transfer money, and pay bills, you can enjoy the convenience of banking anywhere, anytime. Convenience counts to you, and that counts to us. Enroll today at nbtbank.com/mobile. NBT Bank, for everything that counts. Member FDIC.
Dremel. Hey, Dremel?
No, I'm David.
Can't find what you're looking for? Adams Cable Service has the perfect tool to find what you want, when you want. Just use your remote to access on demand. The on-screen menus make it easy to find thousands of favorite hit movies and shows you can play instantly. Adams Cable Service. It's all about you.
Now back to the gym for more Adams Cable High School basketball.
Alongside Glenn Muskowski and Nick Homick from Frankie Carl Productions Working Camera, Steve Young with you as we start the fourth quarter play here in Carbondale in the 44th annual Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic. Lakeland 51, Valley View 40. The Chiefs open up the fourth quarter with the basketball. Kernow drives the baseline, poor angle to the basket again, and Valley View comes up with a loose ball, and on the fast break, Ferretti has it go off his fingertips, and Valley View turns it over.
Well, again, a little sloppy. Again, Valley View's got to slow. If you don't have anything, bring it back out and move the ball around the perimeter and get some good shots.
Tony Harding will direct traffic for Lakeland. And keep in mind that in last year's semifinal, Valley View advanced and they took on Mid-Valley, while Lakeland and Carbondale played for third place.
Rodney Laborde for three.
How about that? A big three-pointer by Rodney Laborde for Lakeland, and it's 54-40 the Chiefs. Ferretti wide open with a nice move to the basket.
Nice pass, though. Very good. Set him up very well.
Joey Ferretti.
54-42 the Chiefs. Now Tony Harding will swing the ball cross court to Jordan Art. And on a drive with a right hand, nice shot by Laborde.
Rodney Laborde.
56-42. Lakeland your leader as we near 6.5 remaining fourth quarter. Peters to Ferretti, a little bit short on the jumper. Rebound Harding. Harding works himself into a corner now. And Harding sees an opening on a drive to the basket. Scores with a left
Tony
hand.
Harding with a layup.
58-42.
Very, very patient and just very, very calm with the basketball.
Ferretti around Harding. Shot was altered by Harding, partially tipped. Valley View gets it back. Kudrick misfires on an open look. And off the right side. Shot is good by Joey Ferretti of Valley View. Three-pointer, and it's 58-45 and a timeout on the court. We'll keep it right here for the timeout, Glenn.
Well, Valley View is getting a little impatient out there this half of the game, and they need to settle down a little bit. The game is certainly not out of reach. You have five, almost 6 minutes to go. They got every time down the court, they've got to make it a good possession. Now, they're not going to make every shot. We understand that, but at least get yourself a good shot. You don't need to throw the ball away. Turnovers. 6 already in this half. They had 6. That's 12. But most of them have come recently. So you have to be a little careful in what you're doing if you're trying to get back into a game. You can't give the other team opportunities by not throwing away a possession.
And you take a look at Lakeland, they're getting some good balanced scoring from everyone around Tony Harding tonight.
Well, Tony Harding at one point now, the game's gone 3 minutes since I took this. Harding had 22, Art had 17. So and they're beating Valley View on the backside of this press. They're moving the ball and getting open shots underneath.
And they try to go to Harding under the basket, and they throw it away. And Joey Ferretti. And Valley View, they lose the ball on the fast break as Ferretti was looking for Chase Combs, and they could not hook up on the pass. And it's another Cougar turnover as Lakeland will work their half-court offense. Kurnow going to the basket on a spin move, draws, well, that's an offensive foul.
Got him with the shoulder. What a good, strong move he made to the basket. Guy just happened to be in his way, that's all.
First personal foul on Kurnow and the 15 foul. Kudrick going to the basket, had it rejected this time by Harding.
That's a shot. That's the play I'm talking about. He's long enough where he could go without making contact with the body, can block that shot.
Valley View inbounds and looks to set it up. Kudrick, long three off the back iron and a foul.
And
he'll get 3 shots.
Yep.
Mark Kudrick will be on the free throw line.
On Jordan Art.
That's his third.
His third personal.
Team's 6th. And there's the first shot by Mark Kudrick.
See, this is the only problem I see with Carbondale, the gym. There's got to be somebody over to stop these people from walking underneath that basket while the action is going on down here. It's always been a problem. You got to have somebody just stop people. I understand it's a tough situation. If they had some type of lobby out to the left of us behind this football field basket here, it'd be perfect. It'd be similar to the gym down in Hazleton, where you come in on one side and you stay on one side.
Well, Jordan Art took the pass and was going up with the shot and was whacked on the play.
Well, Bobby Craig had nothing to do but foul him, and he made it a good foul where he couldn't make the shot.
58-48, Lakeland by 10, under 5 to play in the fourth quarter. Now someone has to be on duty down there, Glenn.
Yeah, that's the thing.
A little bit of crowd control.
Yeah, that's the problem we have with this basket down here. There's no other way to get to this side of the gym.
Right. And now on the free throw line is Jordan Art, 5'10" junior for the Lakeland Chiefs. And Jordan Art misses that first shot. Peters checks back into the Valley View lineup. Chase Combs takes a seat. Second free throw by the 5'10" junior, Jordan Art of Lakeland. And he knocks it down. 59-48 the Chiefs. Well, now Glenn, for Valley View, every possession
you have to get good shots.
Now the Valley View Cougars with Kudrick with an open look. That was a good shot.
That was a good shot, certainly. Contest the ball
on the fast break. Pulls up. A blocking foul is called on the Cougars.
Ooh, tough call. Well, you know how that one goes, though. 50% of the time it is, 50% of the time it isn't. What side are you on? That's 4 personals on
Bobby Craig.
Bobby Craig.
And Jake Kurnow will take a trip to the charity stripe for the Lakeland Chiefs. 6'4" freshman, so both teams playing a lot of young players here tonight, Glenn. I'm pretty impressed with their play also.
Yeah.
Number 10, Bobby Craig.
You know, the only way you could learn this game, be in the competition.
Second shot is good by Kurnow. And And from downtown, this shot is good by Joey Ferretti for three.
Joey Ferretti with a three-point.
So Valley View hangs tough. They trail 61
they
to
can
51.
give it up.
There's a ball tipped away by Valley View. And as they come the other way, it's Kudrick with a reverse layup. Didn't get it to fall. Ferretti goes to the basket and got the roll.
Joey Ferretti.
61-53. So this one
Now you
is
can't
not
let him
over
go
yet.
further. You can't let him go like that.
And a blocking foul is called.
Because
on
you don't want
Valley
him in
View.
the foul line. He's deadly.
And that's just where Tony Harding will end up, with Lakeland leading 61-53. And 3 minutes and 56 seconds to play in the fourth quarter.
He's perfect from the foul line. He's got 4 threes. He's got 3 twos. And the
shot rattles out. Harding, 6'4" and a senior. And he misses 2. That's something you don't see too often.
That's unique.
From the outside, the shot is good by Colby Below of Valley View. And suddenly, Jeff Evans wants a timeout as Valley View trails 61-56 here on Adams Cable High School Basketball.
You can't buy convenience, but with NBT Bank mobile banking, you can download it. NBT Bank mobile banking places access to your personal finances at your fingertips. With the ability to check balances, view transactions, transfer money, and pay bills, you can enjoy the convenience of banking anywhere, anytime. Convenience counts to you, and that counts to us. Enroll today at nbtbank.com/mobile. NBT Bank, for everything that counts. Member FDIC.
Dremel. Hey, Dremel?
No, I'm David.
Can't find what you're looking for? Adams Cable Service has the perfect tool to find what you want, when you want. Just use your remote to access on demand. The on-screen menus make it easy to find thousands of favorite hit movies and shows you can play instantly. Adams Cable Service. It's all about you.
Here's Glenn and Steve with more Channel 7 High School Basketball.
3:47 remaining fourth quarter, 61-56. Lakeland, this game is not over by a long shot.
And it's a long way from being over, Steve.
Valley View has outscored Lakeland here in the fourth, 16-10. So Lakeland right now with the lead, and they're going to have to play smart as they will go to the basket, and the shot is off the mark. Harding goes with the putback, and Lakeland will have the possession.
Well, you got to keep a body on Harding because he can go right. He can elevate too. He's a good athlete.
Here's Lakeland on the inbound. Harding has it, and Harding off the drive looks to pull up. He'll force up the shot off the back iron, no good.
And you said it right. He did force that shot.
Here comes Bobby Craig, coast to coast.
Oh, that's a silly shot.
Just fired it up and missed. Lakeland with Tony Harding, with just about 3 minutes to play in the fourth. And Tony Harding wants a timeout. So we'll keep it right here with Lakeland leading 61-56. Now the lead is down to 5, and you just never know.
But with that time down in possession, you don't have anything. Bring the ball back out. Work the ball around the perimeter. Get your shot. Get your good shot. You know, if it doesn't go then, but going down there and forcing that shot up and expect to get a call, and you don't get it, it's just a bad mistake. But freshman will learn. You know, he's working hard out there. I'll give him a lot of credit. He came into the game. He settled this team right down.
We have to give Valley View a lot of credit because, well, both teams are playing with underclassmen, but Valley View definitely the underdog in this game, and they're hanging right in there, trailing by 5 with just over 3 minutes to play. So for Lakeland, they will inbound the basketball. Pass goes to Klaus Walton. He lost it. And foul is called on the Chiefs, I believe.
Foul on 23.
Jordan Art will get called for the personal
That's his
foul.
fourth. That's a tough call. Loose ball, both people going at it, and you get in there just a little bit late. It appears that you're piling on, but you're just being aggressive, and I would never fault any of the kids that go after the ball, dive on the floor for the ball when a foul is called.
Well, Jordan Art will take a seat on the bench as he took one to the nose, and he will be replaced in the lineup by Sam Morgan, the 5'5" sophomore guard. And Colby Belleau, the 5'11" senior point guard, is on the stripe for the Valley View Cougars. He's a good free throw shooter, up around 88% this year. So this game could come down to free throw shooting. And he knocks it down.
Well, the good free throw shooters with the good backspin and the follow through,
they get that
bounce and get that roll up there because it goes up soft.
Second shot is good by Colby Belleau. It's a three-point game. Lakeland, your leader, 61-58. Under 3 minutes to play in the fourth. Tony Harding double-teamed, and he stepped out of bounds in front of the Lakeland bench.
And that's all Valley View has to do is make him give the ball up. He's trying to do a little too much there. Somebody should come up and help him. Get the ball away from him, and then go get set up underneath. Pretty hard for anybody that Valley View doesn't have any big people out there now.
Lakeland won by 6 over Valley View on Friday, December 4th. They lead here by 3, 61-58. Valley View goes to work. Ferretti pops a three. Off the mark. Kudrick keeps it alive. Ferretti fires it to Bobby Craig, and he knocks down a three-pointer. And we're tied at 61, Valley View and Lakeland.
We have one going now, baby.
Yes, we do, and it's a three-alarmer, Glenn. Tony Harding will give it up. Jake Kurnow traveling.
That's the step before the dribble.
Now, if you're Jeff Evans, do you call a timeout here to settle your team down?
Well,
because Lakeland is totally out of sync right now.
Well, there's a little bit more pressure on the Valley View side of the ball, and they're not getting beat off the dribble on the press. So, they had last two turnovers. And turnovers are good, but turnovers with scores at the end of them are terrific.
We're tied at 61. Valley View will go to work. And the Cougars lose the ball.
Yep, that's a good call.
Touch last by Lakeland.
Yeah, that was off his foot. And again, where's he going? Where's he going that time? Be patient. Get the lead would be nice.
Ferretti off balance.
That's a force.
Yeah, off balance. Kudrick wide open. Can't get it to fall off the back iron. Tony Harding with the rebound. 1:49 to play in the fourth. Harding will take control for the Chiefs. Goes on the far side. Jordan Art from downtown misfires. Here comes Valley View on the fast break. It's Kudrick over Harding for the deuce. 63-61. Valley View has taken the lead. Tony Harding looking for an opening, had the ball stripped away. Valley View has it. Craig right to the basket, up, and the shot won't fall. The putback is good with a left hand by Peters. And the Valley View Cougars have a 4-point lead.
You got to call a timeout, Coach. Get a timeout.
Well, that's what we talked about, Glenn.
Get your team.
Have to settle your team down just a little bit here. Kurnow and company. James Lewis. Here's Lakeland. Shot partially blocked. Klaus Walton lost the basketball. It goes out of bounds. Valley View will have it with 45 seconds left. And now Jeff Evans will call a timeout for Lakeland with 45 seconds to play. And Valley View leading 65-61.
Now you're gonna hold the ball if you're Valley View, of course. You're gonna look to kill the clock. I think Coach Evans should have called the time a little bit quicker. Get his team back in the fold, get them settled up, and say, okay, boys, we go down to the man who brought us here. And then he's got to touch the ball. He didn't touch the ball last two times down the court.
Now, Tony Harding has, he was hot in the first 3 quarters. I have to wonder if his legs are a little bit tired here, Glenn.
Well,
is he a little bit fatigued?
That's always a possibility because they're making him work. So the point is, Valley View now has to keep the ball in the hands of their good foul shooters. And you can't hide because Lakeland's coming after you now. They're coming after you. They're going to commit fouls.
45 seconds left.
You don't want to throw the ball back there.
Here's Craig across midcourt for Valley View. 35 on the clock, and a reach-in is called on James Lewis. That will stop the clock with 35 seconds to play.
Well, you knock 10 seconds off the clock every time down the court. So I see Coach Kerpis is trying to play a little offense-defense with Craig and Combs. Oh, big miss.
Throw misses. Tony Harding has
big
it.
Miss.
Harding across midcourt. You go for a 3 right here. Harding for 3. It rims out. Ball is loose. Valley View has it, and a reach-in is called on Jake Kernow of Lakeland with 23 seconds to play. This is what I'm talking about, Glenn. Earlier in the ball game, all of Tony Harding's shots were right on the money.
Yep. Yeah.
The last 7 or 8 minutes, they've been a little bit off the mark.
When you put a lot of pressure on a team, on a guy, on a team, one of the players, he's got to work twice as hard to get the ball up court and get position. So, problem being, once he does, he will get tired.
Kobe below for Valley View with a big free throw to give the Cougars a 66-61 advantage. And the second shot is good.
No fouls. No
67-61.
fouls. Play him right there because it's going to go.
18 seconds. They need a 3. Here's Harding misfiring from downtown. The ball goes out of bounds. Valley View possession with 13 seconds left. Now, Joey Ferretti, the 6-foot senior on the inbound to Bobby Craig. He's hemmed
He doesn't
in.
have to take it up past half court.
Craig with 7 seconds left will dribble away from traffic, and there's the reach in to stop the clock by James Lewis of Lakeland.
He didn't have to be even advance that ball. If it was less than 10 seconds when he got the ball, you have 10 seconds to bring it up court. There is no 5-second count in the backcourt because you have 10 seconds to get it up. So we will say it looks like it's pretty good now. A great comeback by Valley View
as Craig got the bounce.
They were patient. They put a little pressure on Lakeland. Lakeland threw the ball away a couple times in key situations, and Valley View got the momentum. Couldn't do anything with
Harding from half court, and that will do it.
And if you said to somebody 15 regular time minutes ago that Valley View would have come back and did this, you would say probably not. But
going to happen. But
that's what it's all about. You finish the game. You play the game. You do what you need to do as long as you can mathematically in the game. And they were mathematically in this game forever. And they did a terrific job down the end of controlling tempo, stealing the ball, and taking the good shots. And Lakeland just, maybe they ran out of gas. You might be right.
It's quite possible. You take a look quarter by quarter. Lakeland Valley View tied at 16 at the end of one quarter. Lakeland outscores Valley View 20-13 to lead it 36-29 at the half. Lakeland with a 51-40 lead at the end of 3, but then Valley View with a big fourth quarter comeback as they outscore Lakeland 28-10 to win it 68-61. How about that?
Well,
This Adams Cable Channel 7 sports presentation of the 44th Annual Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic was brought to you by NBT Bank and Adams Cable Service. Join us for Lackawanna League boys basketball action Friday, January 8th as the Carbondale Area Chargers face the Susquehanna Sabres here on Adams Cable High School Basketball.